Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Match Analysis Monday. This week, we're going to be going over Kinaji versus Raze in the grand finals of the Smash World Tour Oceania online tournament that happened. If you guys like the content, like it, subscribe. I have other social media platforms down below: Twitch, Twitter, Patreon, etc. If you'd like to support me, feel free to. Otherwise, let's go ahead, let's dive right in, and let's analyze. Before we get started with anything, a little bit of a background on Kinaji. Kinaji is 13 years old. Actually, became 13 on January. Started playing competitively in 2019 and also was trained under Dio for a little bit as well. So, born in Japan, moved to Australia, and we are seeing him in the grand finals versus Raze, another very strong player in Australia. So we're going to go ahead and get right into game number one. We're going to see how this goes. It's going to be very interesting. I've been following Kinaji for quite some time, and I've always wanted to see how he plays. And this is going to be pretty much the first tournament that I've watched him in. So we're going up against Dark Pit. He's looking for the Nair to come in, and he gets opened up right there. Definitely an unsafe option. Okay, grenade into the forward air. Very nice. Let's see how he handles disadvantage here. Just going to jump onto that platform and gets the full hop down air. Very, very good there. You can see right here. So he full hops down air. And then if you see here, he completely understands and is like, he knows like what's going on as far as like where his projectiles are and stuff like that. So there's a C4 on the left side of stage, so he's blowing it up right here just in case the opponent tech rolls back, or sometimes some people do a neutral tech, and then they roll back because they want space. Because in this case, you know, Kinaji just landed a pretty good amount of damage. He has some momentum going on right now, and some players, like, they don't want that momentum to continue. So what they're looking to doing is a defensive option in regards of resetting the momentum. Generally, some people will decide to tech roll back, like I said, or just tech neutral and then roll back. But Raze throws out the F smash just in case like Kinaji decides to run in and continue that momentum. Okay, gets the dash attack there. Great awareness. Catching that landing. Let's see how he handles disadvantage right here. Got to watch out for those dark arrows because those are able to knock Snake out of the Cypher and could lead into potential kills from the top if Snake recovers high here. Oh, the panic air dodges might be trouble. And Raze misses the back air. Kinaji gets a back air right there. Oh, and gets a C4. Beautiful. Very nice. A lot of players tend to do this. They'll pick their get up option, whether it's neutral, get up, or roll, and then they tend to roll again. So if they roll here, like Raze is doing, they generally will roll again. Not generally, like there are a handful of players that tend to do this. Like they'll neutral get up here, and then they'll roll, or they'll roll and then roll again. And that's what we're seeing right here. Kinaji taking perfect advantage of that. Blow himself up back to the stage. Very nice awareness by Kinaji just to take the grenade hit, end up back on that stage like that. Looking for the back air. It's going to end up dying to that dash attack though. So far, you know, you could definitely see that Kinaji has adopted some stuff from Dio, you know, from Japanese snakes in general too, even. You know, landing with the dare like that and using Z-Name Nikita. If you guys watch Dio uses down air very effectively. It's very similar to how Kinaji is, so it's definitely understandable. You could see, like, you know, Dio definitely taught him some things. That and, you know, Kinaji is more than likely studying Dio's VODs as well. Okay, double grenade into the Nikita, hits him on top of the head so he can't reflect it. Very good awareness. Looking into the C4 into forward air. Could have F tilted off of that Nair 4, but probably did not expect to really land that. Look at the movement. Now, a lot of people here, jumping from ledge down air is definitely an option that Snake players tend to use. Generally, though, people tend to use both of their double jumps here. They burn both. But what you want to do is if you want to mix it up, you save the second jump. And you can see that's what he's doing right there. That way you have a plethora of options. Like you can jump down air again. You could B reverse, jump then B reverse, or you could just land. Stuff like that. Good catch by Raze right there, catching the B reverse. Nair into the forward air. Great air dodge in. Just to mix up his landing. You can also see here that like when he got comboed, you know, like he could also have pulled out grenade, but if he had done so, he would have potentially gotten grabbed. Down air, drag down nair. General dark pit stuff here, or pit in general. Going in with that nair too. Looking for the back air. Look how he moves with the back air too. Like, so he fully commits to this back air, but then like he drifts a little bit of in, so that way he doesn't end up off stage or end up like behind him or anything like that. So very good movement by Kinaji we're seeing right here. Oh, down air. That was very interesting. We would have thought that he would have went for like an up tilt or something like that. And we're seeing a lot of Kinaji using double grenade when he's ledge trapping. So we're seeing double grenade, C4. We got an up smash here. He's using back air right here to call out the jump in. So if Raze drifts in, that back air is gonna be there for him. Pulls out the Nikita again. He's gonna reflect it, of course. Looking for the jump from ledge, looking for the roll. He's gonna drop Nikita right there. All right. Looking for the side step. Gets grabbed, and he's going to have to go high again. He's got to watch out for that arrow. He's going to be able to get out the way. Nikita doing a job. You can see here that, like, he does not B-reverse right here, and Raze was thinking that Kinaji would B-reverse, so he goes for the dash attack the other way. Lands right into that Nikita. Good stuff by Kinaji. Like, Kinaji is using B-reverses, but he's not B-reverse happy. So that's a good thing to have as far as a playstyle. You don't want to be too B-reverse happy, otherwise your opponent's going to be able to read it. Down throw into up tilt, and that's going to be game number 1. Very nice by Kinaji. It was looking a little rough for him, but he was able to bring it back with that down throw up tilt. So we're going to go ahead and dive into game number 2. Looks like they're going to continue to FD here. Nice roll in, looking for the grab. Could have gone it right there, but didn't go for it for some reason. Okay, Zine Nikita. Now he's trying to cook grenades here. Gets the nair, calling out the landing. Gets it again. Oh, this is something, like, notice how he's using the nair. Like, he makes sure that if he commits to nair, he's going to try to get all kicks here on their shield. So that way the opponent could potentially drop the shield. And also applying as much pressure as possible. Jab. Gets another grenade right there. So one thing Raze is doing is he's rolling a lot out of the corner. I wonder if we're going to see Kinaji continue to actually take advantage of that. Nice tech. Trying to land with that down air again, as you saw right here. You see that he tries to land with down air again. Definitely adapting some things from Dio, like I said earlier. And with him landing with down air, like, even though the opponent could just mash an option to beat him, to punish him for doing that, you know, players that are playing very safe, like Raze, like, they're not really going to think about mashing like that. So it's going to allow Kinaji to just be able to get us, just mash out an option first before him. So, like, whether it's F tilt or grab or up tilt or anything like that, that's going to be a punish. into the down tilt, looking into the raw back air. Down tilt to raw back air is another thing Dio looks for. This is if it's not a true combo, but it's if like the opponent just doesn't pick an option, that back air comes out real quick and is just able to hit him. For the up air, nice down tilt. He's using down tilts very effectively just to catch him running in. And the back air again, trying to call out the jump. Okay. Oh, and he gets hit by that arrow. Not going to be dead yet, but it's going to end up losing the stock right there. Now, right now, Kinaji is down. Should be able to bring it back. Okay, trying to land that Nikita. Doesn't get the down air. Dare 4 because he drifted. He drifted in too much, so he fell out of it. F tilt. And he really enjoys using, like, notice the coverage that he keeps doing here. Like, he generally has C4 for the roll distance, and then he has, like, the grenade to cover the neutral get up. And then he tries to call out the jump. He tends to do that a lot, which is showing how effective it is. Gets the nair, of course. That's going to end up shield poking here. That's why that nair connected right there. F tilt. Gets another nair. Kinaji's awareness of just being able to convert off of those grenades is very nice. Gets a nair that time too, jumping over the arrow. These nairs are doing a lot of work right now. Gets a grab, down throw. F tilt. See, like right there, notice how, again, like Raze was able to mash an option out right here, right? He was able to mash out sidestep. If he had mashed out like a quick option like jab, he would have actually punished Kinaji for using this option. But in the long run, Kinaji landing that beautiful F tilt. Gets the dash attack for neutral get up. It's a great punish. And again, same thing. He has 2 grenades for neutral get up. He has C4 for roll. And then this time he used Nikita just to try to cover the air. Once again, gets the neutral air. Kinaji's edge guarding or ledge trapping is what's helping him out the most in this matchup right now. And Raze is having a hard time getting around it at the moment. Okay, Beer versus C4. Oh, wrong way. Looking for that down air again. Oh. Now, if you notice here, so like he Z-nated. This, I haven't watched this say yet, but I watched his other matches, and he was doing that a lot. And basically what this means is if you get an aerial while Z-nating, what this means is you're putting the input in too quick, and when doing so, you end up getting an aerial. Which is not good because things like that can happen. He's wasting a lot of time because the forward air is so slow, and you're open to punishes as well because Snake's aerials just have a lot of lag, so it's gonna end up hurting. And look at the awareness right here. Look at this angle. So at this angle, Raze is committing to arrow, so he has to release it. But at this angle, this 45-degree angle, Raze cannot shoot him at a 45-degree angle. He has to shoot either up or left or right, or stuff like that. So in this case, this is a free forward air. Gets the grab, tries to get the up tilt, but Raze choosing a good DI option to DI in. Gets the down air, doesn't get all the hits though. Looking for another down air out of shield. And look at the movement. Like, he up Bs, but he's also like, he doesn't commit to drifting in all the way. He drifts out a little bit, and then he like drifts in just to try to like get out the way of that arrow. The patience. Same thing here. Like, it's a 45-degree angle. So Raze shooting up or left is not going to hit him. So he tries to go for a punish here, this time again, but doesn't get it. Looking for the jump. All right, they're going to go ahead and reset neutral. Gets dash attacked, and he's still alive, of course. Oh, gets that grenade. Now, Kinaji, again, is down by a lot as far as percent goes, but with max rage and Dark Pit being at 90, he could definitely get this kill first if possible, but falls victim to the down air, up air. Looking for the grab. And good movement right here. Like, Kinaji just making sure he's always moving. That way he doesn't get grabbed or anything like that. That's very important in this game, you know? Like, you generally don't want to be stuck in one spot. You want to make sure you're always moving in some form. And that was a good kill that we saw a little bit earlier from Kinaji as well. Grenade into the up air. Okay, trying the Z-nade again. It's not going to work this time. And catches the jump. Very typical Snake option, trying to go up high. And this is important to note here. So, like, he gets the down tilt, and then he goes for the detonate. And the reason is because quite an amount of players, again, when they get down tilted at low percent, they either don't do anything or they mash air dodge. Now, Raze, being a smart player, doesn't end up going for either of those two options. And a lot of Nikita drops from the air we're seeing as well from Kinaji. Gets jabbed. Oh, and gets grabbed. Got punished for that snake option. Oh, and no punish from Raze. This was definitely his time right here just to get a punish. But he is respecting Kinaji a lot right now. All right, gets forward throwed. And look at the patience. Or the mix-up. You know, like, it looks like he's going to go forward. He's just going to keep going up, right? But he drops it off early, decides, hey, I'm going to go for ledge. And Raze did react to it, but just not fast enough. And look at that drift. The change up on the jump from ledge down air. Very nice. He's making sure he's mixing things up. And look at that. Another mix-up. It looks like he's going to back air, right? But nope. He goes for the B reverse. Sure, like, it didn't really lead into anything, but it's a good mix-up because he has to force Raze to think about that option, right? So if he, like, continually going between going for the back air there or just going for that B reverse fake, then Raze is never going to know when exactly he's going to go in. And that could help Kinaji out a lot, whether it be a little later on in this match or in the set altogether. Gets the grab. That's the perfect trap. Looking for the roll. Okay, the jump from ledge down air again and catches him with the up tilt. Goes for that forward air once again, trying to get some maximum damage with Nair. Oh, gets clipped by that. Oh. Side B, not going to kill yet. So, one thing to note is that, like, Kinaji is doing a good job, right? He's up 2-0. But at the same time, like, generally what's going on is Raze is pretty much usually in the lead percent-wise, and then at the end, Kinaji is just able to close out the game. And that's just a couple things to consider because, one, you know, Pit can have a hard time killing. Also, as well, like, he does have the combos, right? So he is able to get some combos going, but he just has a hard time killing at times, as we're seeing here. But generally, though, like, Kinaji just kind of has to move around Pit a little bit better just to kind of get around, like, being comboed. He could try to implement some dashbacks and some more movement, but like not so much being in the air, so that way he doesn't get caught in the air. If that makes sense. We're gonna go into game number 4 here. They're gonna go to small battlefield. Okay, trying to use the Z-nade once again, Z-nade Nikita, but doesn't seem to be working out. So you can see that Kinaji knows that, so he's not really committing to using Z-nade Nikita, but he will throw it out every once in a while just to see if it'll work this time. All right, just some movement right now. Playing out the neutral. See again, right here, goes for that Z-nade once again, but like it's like a back air. All right, he's going to be able to land. Perfect air dodge, by the way. Going for the air dodge at the last second like this, definitely it helps take a little bit more in disadvantage, just to mix up your landing at the last second. Gets the down air for the whiff. Very nice. And these arrows are hurting him a lot, too. Oh, wrong way on that grenade, but still going to be able to make it back. And yeah, this is one of the reasons why I don't really enjoy using this off ledge getup. Like, it does have like the ability to do well, but in this case, when the opponent is able to get by it, it's just a free punish, as you saw right here. Even if Raze had gotten hit by Dare 1, let's say, or any of the Dare kicks, and he was just most of the time it doesn't scoop you into the Dare unless they jump with you. So with him standing there, if he had gotten hit by any of the Dare hits besides Dare number 4, he could still punish Kinaji for doing that. So gets a reflect. And then gets the nair. Caught him in the air once again. Doesn't get the double jump up air. Was probably hoping he would like air dodge, so that way he can punish it that way, but just didn't give it to him. You can see again, percent wise, like Raze is getting a lot of percent on Kinaji, but he just is having a harder time killing, of course, because that's basically how Pit is, how Dark Pit is, and Pit in general. Yeah, and he's just getting caught a lot in the air right now. He could stay a little bit more grounded. Some crouching would help him out. And then as well, like trying to abuse maybe some down tilts a little bit more. He was using down tilts pretty often in the early part of the set, but right now he hasn't really been using it that much. He's going to go for ledge. Okay, good dash attack right there, catching the landing. And here it is again, same thing. And Raze finding out the perfect option to just punish that. Just use the reflect. Not only is that reflecting the grenades, but it's also pushing the grenades back to Kinaji. So he's just taking extra damage to the dash attack. Trying to get the arrow again. He's having a hard time, but again, catches that B reverse with the up air. Kinaji is kind of just like focusing a little bit more on Nikita drop, B reverse C4, B reverse grenade. That seems to be his primary option, and he's gonna have to start mixing it up with like some air dodges. Maybe like a little bit more air dodges, stuff like that could help. And so we're going to game number 5. We'll see who will be able to take the set. Judging by the title of this video, you guys probably already know, but let's see how he does it. Again, trying to get that nair once again. Goes for the double jump down air too to call him out. So Kinaji's very focused on just trying to anti-air him. He's not necessarily using back air, but he's more committed to neutral air, which is very interesting. Back throw, goes for ledge this time instead of going up high. Good mix-up from Kinaji on his disadvantage. Misses the misses that follow-up too. Oh, gets a back air that time. Look at the awareness, his reaction. So same thing, you know, the B reverse, just to bait him out. Notices that he jumped. Now he jumps here, right? And he's not doing anything yet. He notices that Raze is already in the air, so perfect time for a back air. Gonna crash into the wall, try to use the explosion hitbox, but that's not gonna help. Alright, gets to grab that time. Nice down tilt. Yeah, I do think that he could use like a little bit more down tilts and like dashing back and using down tilt. Gets the Nikita right there, using the explosion off of the wall to help. The patience. Both players are respecting each other very well right now. Okay, gets back to the ledge, but gets caught up in that neutral air. Oh, gets spiked, but Callow saving him twice in a row. And there it is, once again. You see what I mean? Like, this option, it's okay, but like if you keep committing to it, stuff like this happens. The opponent's going to be able to beat it later on. But if you use it more as a mix-up, it could help out a lot. didn't tech. Wasn't expecting to tech there. Got a little too offensive there and end up losing the stock. Just that happens sometimes. You know, you get a lot of momentum. You just sometimes it could carry you away, and you just want to close out the game and just take the win. Let's see how this goes. Looking for the runoff platform here. People generally like to run off platform here, so that's why this up tilt is being used. So if he runs off the platform, up tilt is just waiting for him. Also looking for the neutral air in case he runs off platform yet again. Raze deciding to just drop through the platform. Gets the perfect punish right there into a little bit of a combo. Kinaji landing that back air. And again, the push. But this time, he released it. Either he released it or the explosion hitbox from the mortar actually ended up beating him. Go ahead and see here. Yeah. So he released the shield or the reflect, and he ended up losing because of it. Very, very interesting. This was a grand finals reset, but for those that did not watch, what happens is I guess the internet cuts out for Raze and he wasn't able to make it back on time. So Kinaji ends up winning the tournament via DQ. But yeah, in the long run though, you know, GG's of both players. Of course, huge congratulations to Kinaji for putting himself on the map even further than before, and showing the people why Snake can still hang and win like a very stacked Smash World Tour for Oceania. So GG's. The big thing here, though, off of Kinaji's playstyles, again, it's very similar to Dio's, right? And the neutral airs did so well at calling out the jumps and just catching him in general, shield poking and stuff like that. So the way that he's using neutral air too, like he's not running at you and then using neutral air and then only landing Nair 4, because that's going to lead into a big punish. But what he's doing is he's making sure he gets all hits on that shield. And then he's trying to either fast fall it so that way he can cancel it, you know, end it a little bit earlier. That way the opponent doesn't expect it. He can go for a cross up off of the Nair too. And also, like, some people, they could lose that patience and just drop that shield, and then Raze could end up getting hit by the rest of the neutral air. If, let's say, he shields like the first or second hit, he drops a shield, gets hit by the third or fourth, stuff like that could happen too. So Kinaji did a real good job doing that, and of course using the fakes as well, like running at someone and going for that B reverse grenade and then jumping back at them, potentially looking for a back air or like another B reverse. His reactions is very, very nice. So GG's to Kinaji once again, and congratulations. If you guys want to check him out, I will have his Twitter in the description down below. Feel free to follow him and support him for the next part of the Smash World Tour. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys learned something today, because I definitely did. Thank you so much for everything, for watching the video and supporting me, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye now.
Never duplicate you, never multiply two. Everyone copy and paste, mask all up in on their face. Disney fantasy MPH, they are cool with their complaints. You feel it in you, then you brush it off. You insignificant, but you got something we want, and your whole life is a taunt, cause you will not just comply. Waking up for your day.